Hi, good people. Today we're talking product packaging and how it kind of is very similar to our lives. So I'm just going to go through letting you see what I'm seeing, observing. So this is Cantu. They seem to have a lot more orange in their packaging now. They've almost gone totally orange. Then you have another product that also is using the orange but mixing it up with some yellows. Then you come to the next one, and Jesse's and Jackie. She's also playing with kind of muted orange, tan type, more orangey and yellow. Then you have those who stuck to like white. That's like Pantene, right? Tresemme does the same thing. It has its normal lines are white. The print is on white, and then the colors change depending on what the product is about. Yet they have the black, which is usually the shampoo. But then they have the other lines where I think the sort of hair, the natural product line, the biotin line, I believe it's like almost a bottle green or like a jungle green. Then you go, and then I notice you come to this where Pantene has the white, and then it has this sort of gold, right? The lid here is gold, and then they kind of taper into this white and gold. Nobody's doing that, right? They have this gold. They've gone over white. They've taken, maybe this was probably the gold. And then you go to Aunt Jackie's again. She has this sort of clearish bottle with kind of a pink. And then Afuji comes along, white with purple. Nothing pretty-ish. Just, I guess they want to have that sort of clinical look. And then you go to other products. This is a very old product, Goldwell. And then Afuji has the same, not the prettiest packaging, not the prettiest colors, but that's how it speaks to us. Then you have the purples. Have urban, the products have purple. This one has the purple lid, little fonts and things are in pinks. Then you have the greens. People have gone out of their way. This bottom olive oil miracle has a bit of yellow and orange in it, but these are speaking to like the olives as green olives. That's what they're saying is in their product, or aloe, whatever it is. And you have some of these that are blue, nice. A little confusing sometimes. You don't know if it's a moisturizer for the body or it's for the hair. And then you have these that have gone way left field with their sort of gray, tan, and then you come to these. So you have, they have now gone out using the pinks and the blues, like a pastel-y, not pastel, but it's a blue that is probably signature. It's not just any kind of blue. So they probably maybe trademark the color. You don't know. And this pink, it's not quite Pepto-Bismol, but it is a version of it. So you wonder if they want to give like a clinical, more serious kind of product that we're not here about. We don't play. We're about collagen and hyaluronic acid, and we're intense keratin. Then you come to Dark and Lovely, transparent, beautiful. I like it. Simple fonts, not so serious fonts, playful, creative. You see the product, it tells you what it is. It's nice to see. some leaves and stuff. I guess that would be the aloe vera leaves, so to speak. And then you come back to those that I've just stuck to white and yellow. This is another white and yellow product. You have this back to Black Like Me. So you see how everybody stands out in their own way, yet some products are kind of not copycatting, but are extracting certain colors from maybe the leading brands, right? They might take a bit from it, or Cantu maybe had realized that, we want to stand out a little more. We don't want to be like the others. So instead of having our usual white, we're going to go orange, and put more of the product images on the bottling, right, on the packaging. So you can see they're different yet the same. Like this could be Pantene, but it's not, because Pantene is right here. Pantene came out and put white with their gold. Everybody has some sort of trademark color. Some take from each other, others don't, but everybody tries to blend in as well. And then others just don't care. They just do what they want. We have orange, a whole line of orange, whether we like it or not. The black. Do we really care for the black? We don't care, but we know it's the shampoo version. The shampoo of Tresemme. Most of their shampoos, I think, are in black, so you don't confuse them with having two white bottles and not knowing which one is shampoo, which is conditioner, which sometimes happens with Pantene. Pantene can have a conditioner looking the same way and the shampoo same packaging, but I think the shampoo usually sits upright. If I'm not mistaken, the shampoo is usually upright and the conditioner is, or vice versa. So when you look at this, I think, for me, it's like coming through to tell you how it's okay to be yourself. You don't always have to fit in. You don't always have to blend in. You don't always have to follow trends and be like everyone else. You can be the trailblazer. You can be the pioneer. You can be the one who sets the trends. You shouldn't always have to feel like you need to hide, to be in the shadow. You need to stand out. I feel Pantene really did a good job here. They kind of said, look, we are going to go our own way. We are going to come in with our Bond Repair, and our Bond Repair is going to stand out on the shelves in a very soft, subtle, rich as well. This gold is, is about really taking care of business, standout gold, And then Cantu also said, you know what? We're doing orange. Yeah, let's bring orange onto the shelves. You too can be like product packaging. You are packaged differently. And you should be able to show that. Shine. Shine in your true authenticity. Do not be scared to be yourself. Dress like you want to. Make a statement, whether it's subtle or loud, but you need to be you. Look at this. How different it is. They went clear, but they still kept to their purple. They're the same product here. They stuck to their purple. Then you have Urban. They are doing a line that is purple, just like Dark and Lovely. But then they have these that are totally different. Same with Tresemme. Some of its lines are like a verdure, like vegetation greens, but they still have their blacks. You too need to stand in your beauty, in your authenticity. Speak for your. Let your packaging, how you look, speak. Tell the story about who you are. Whether it's a subtle story, whether it's to tell them that you're a business or you're creative or you're artsy-fartsy or you're just serious. But stand in your authenticity. Don't try to be like everyone else. Nothing wrong with following trends and stuff, but you can be the trendsetter. You don't always have to fit in. There's nothing wrong with being unique. And that's basically the message here. Everybody still has differences here. Nobody's that similar. Yes, they're copycats, but the copycats also have to differentiate their copycatedness. This may not be copycatting, but they also chose to have similar, Pantone colors as Pantene. But who knows where Pantene got the gold from, and why they did that. Afuji decided we are just going to be this way. We are not trying to be fancy. Dark and Lovely has pretty much keeps to its purple caps and lids. Urban Care, they dabble in different colors as we've seen, and then we have others that do their own thing. They come on the market, and this is what they how they present themselves. You should too. Same brand here, also Heavenly. It says moisture care, but it's a conditioner. A little misleading. Everyday moisture conditioner. You wonder if it's for the body, but it's for the hair. Same brand has this. You see, it goes according to. It says it has fortifying keratin, and here it's just moisture care. So that's supposed to be like water, liquid, moisture. And ORS also has different packaging, but this one happens to be green, and its marketing is olive oil, aloe vera, olive oil lime with aloe vera in it, and so is this product below. So it's just basically me coming in to say, just like product packaging, you need to stand in your power, in your authenticity. You are an individual, and you need to express that in the way you look, the way you speak, what your hair looks like, how you keep it, how you wear it, your clothing, your shoes, the products you buy, your food, are all ways you express yourself. And this similarity, or what I'm showing you, illustrates how intuitively we can pick up on a person, on their personality, on who they are and what they are like, just by also looking at them, not judging them, but picking up little things that say, oh, that's my kinfolk, or this person looks creative. It's your intuition comes through. And that's what I do. I guide people intuitively. I provide intuitive guidance. And I always say I use hair as my vehicle to explain things that I can tell you or help you with in your life intuitively. I'm someone you can come and speak to, bounce things off, and I can give you my intuitive guidance in coming to some sort of conclusion, some sort of answer. And we are out here to help you. And if hair is the vehicle, know that I'm here to help you. And I do this intuitively. I provide intuitive guidance so that you have somebody who hears you, understands you intuitively, and can help guide you, help you make decisions, help you to pivot. So these products are just like you. The packaging tells you about it. The packaging here is telling you it's a curl activator. It has avocado in it. This has a leave-in conditioner. And the hair, the fro, the curls are so vibrant and colorful. It's so pretty. You know, it's supposed to make you know that your hair is just going to feel alive. Your curls are just going to bounce. You know, look at that. So remember, you have your own packaging. You come packaged differently. You represent yourself, your family, your culture, your country. And you should be able to express it. So I wish you well, good people. Have an absolutely fabulous day.